you've really welcomed us into your creative process, and it's just so fascinating. And thank you for sharing your your art with us. In finishing up, as we think about just the person of John Muir, and you may have touched on this, but is he someone that you easily identify with, and why?
Absolutely. I've read about him in the past. I know that, for example, when he was growing up, he was kind of a renegade. He got in trouble a lot. I was one of those kids with ADD who had to go out and sit in the hall because I couldn't stop talking. And I totally understand, that. And yet here's a person with so much passion, and his passion was so well directed toward preserving and glorifying what, to me, is certainly one of the greatest gifts we have on this planet. And you think about what an amazing person he was, and the fact that he was so good at finding his own voice to express this. I know what it's like to get in trouble, even though you want to be good, or you have a good, you have an outlook that really, I know in my heart this is right, but maybe my way of doing it isn't the way that's convenient for the people in charge to deal with.
Sure.
I know that his family was extremely strict, and I just relate to all of that, and just the idea of experiencing the divine in a place and through a practice that was different than what his family might have wanted him to experience.
Yeah. The work that he was called to. Do you see a correlation between your calling as an artist?
Absolutely.
How do those overlap for you?
Absolutely. I think sometimes we're called to something, and that calling is so strong that it's not even a choice. I listen to people I've listened to my children choosing what to do next, and I have the experience where it wasn't even a choice. Before I die, this has to happen. And I feel like that's exactly who he was. Because really, it probably would have been a lot easier for him to do what his family or his community, to adhere to conform, and he couldn't. It wasn't a choice. And I love that. And
sounds like an artist.
And exactly. Yeah, all different ways to be an artist, really.
Absolutely. Yeah. He became this ambassador, if you will.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And what he did was so important, and yet so unique. Isn't it interesting that something that's so important is unique?
Absolutely. Sure. Goes against the tide, right?
Be the other way around, right?
Life is hard, which is why we need the arts. It's good.